What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. This is part 4 of our Let's Play, and I have discovered something here. If we upgrade the research and development, our research limit is at 500 then. So they do have it so you can now access all of the research. You just gotta find the money to upgrade it. That's no biggie there. And this is needed to track in-flight stuff, like your in-flight things if they reach out of orbit. And over here, if you upgrade this, you'll get 255 parts. So basically just one upgrade on these space plane and launch pad thing. Yeah, one upgrade will make it so we can have 255 parts, and then I think the third upgrade makes it unlimited, because I think that's the maximum. As you can see right here, if I upgrade it to level 3, it'll be unlimited on size and weight. And then if I upgrade this, we get more contracts, which is probably a good idea. I'll go ahead and get that. Let's enter, see if we got any new contracts. Nothing available. Really? Nothing? Alright. So, yeah. We did upgrade something so that we could plant the flags now. I was wondering why we couldn't do that, but apparently it's now part of the research, so now we can. And you're looking at Jeb Surreal 2. The second modified version of it. It has 4 engines on the bottom, a decoupler, and then the one engine controlling the rest of the ship, with 3 parachutes, and it has 2 goo units. So hopefully we can do good here and launch it. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through me building things again because I'm pretty slow at building them, but when I finish them, they usually turn out pretty decent. This one should get us into the space, I believe. I mean, with the last design it wasn't too bad, and this one has a lot more fuel. And it has 3 nice engines that it sits on down below. So that's good. Okay. Wow, they have an actual... Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize they had that before. It's a docking mode. That's cool. Alright then, shall we begin? Let us launch. Oh, please don't fall apart on me. I forgot to do that as I launched it. Let me revert this. Can I revert it? No. Alright. That's no biggie. I was gonna do it on Launchpad. I keep forgetting to do that. It'll give me like 1 science point. But so that whole trip from the last episode, it gave us 37 science. And so we wasn't able to actually buy an upgrade because we need 45 points for the next upgrade. So until then, we can't really do too much about it. Alright, that ain't gonna get us nothing. Let's keep that data and reset it. Once we get up to about... It's burning through a lot of fuel on these. Once we get up to about 200 meters a second, we're going to kill the engines, and hopefully this will allow us to get up into space. I'm tired of messing up and not getting into space. Let's rotate a little bit, so this way if we end up coming back to land, I want to land over there, because that's a different area than us planes. Last time we landed way... So we're going to turn and face that direction so that we can turn that way if we can get out of orbit. Alright, we're at 200 meters a second. And if we can't get into orbit, we're gonna just land over that way somewhere, hopefully. This way isn't working as well because we are a lot heavier. But it's no matter, we'll still be able to pull off quite a bit here. Worst case scenario, we end up over there. Best case scenario, we end up in space, which I doubt is going to happen, but we're gonna try. Ooh, units. We're about to lose 3 engines. I don't know if it's gonna be able to hold us up then. Nope. Full blast it. Is it working? No, but it is holding us in this speed. It's only going to get us to 11,000 meters. Not what I expected. Once this dies, we'll decouple it. Turn on the next engine. As you guys can see, we have 600 fuel here, so we're 10,000 meters up, 600 fuel. We should get pretty close to escaping the atmosphere. Hopefully we do. Alright. Just keep pushing it a little bit. As we get higher and higher, it's easier to accelerate, so. It doesn't even look like we're going to end up going the direction we're aiming at. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but it still has us directed towards that way, which is weird because we are not accelerating that way. We're accelerating it forward. Go ahead and push this up so we can get to 200 meters and cut it off. Alright. And cut. We're at 450 fuel, 20k meters up. That's going to stop at 21, sadly. We are not making much progress here. Goes ahead and send his report. Ooh, what was that? Something hit really hard. I think that was the parts that we dropped. I think they finally hit down there and exploded. Alright. Actually, I think what messed us up is we started facing that direction, so it's trying to turn us around, and so we're not gaining much altitude. So we're definitely not making it in space this time around. Let's go full blast for a few. Just to try to quickly counter this so that it stops. Alright, we're at almost 300, and as you can see, it has almost turned us. Alright. Let's go another full blast. So hopefully it ends up stopping soon. Alright, almost. We almost got it. I think we are almost good. And we are going to definitely hit past space. Nice. Let's kill that engine. Yeah. And turn us towards the, yeah, that thingy. I forgot how to bring that up. How do I bring that up so I can target them? I guess we can't, now that we don't actually have an Apos, or whatever it's called. Guess we do it the manual way. We will align ourselves with the surface. He might actually be able to get orbit this time, so that'll be good. Okay, we are leaving the atmosphere. Observe mystery goo. Send data. Apparently clumped up into a bundle because it's in the atmosphere. We have left the atmosphere, we are now in space. And so he can now report. There we go. Alright, so we're almost at the apoapsis. Let's give us some short thrust here. We don't want to go down, we want to stay at this thing. And as you can see, it's going to start spreading us further out that direction, and hopefully we can break the atmosphere. Or complete an orbit. Which it looks like we're going to be able to. That's good. Hopefully it works. Jeb is very much in space right now. We're trying to send it, we don't have enough electric charge, but it's charging with our engine here, which is why I like these engines over the solid fuel ones. Solid fuel ones don't seem to recharge it as well. So yeah. And as you can see, we're getting some pretty good stuff here. I'm gonna have to accelerate it a little bit more, because we've already passed the apoapsis, so that's not exactly good. Let's tilt ourselves up some. There we go. We probably won't be able to make it. It's gonna look like it's gonna be a splashdown. We're running out of fuel quick. Alright, let's save this last little bit here for a try again. I'll try to push it upward. We've already reached 1,000 meters a second, which is crazy. That's 1 kilometer a second. We've lost our speed for sure. Full speed. Burn out the fuel. That's okay. Alright, we're good. We've lost everything. That's alright. So we'll align ourselves with the surface and then we will land. Hooray! Looks like it's definitely going to be a splashdown. We are landing right smack in the middle of an ocean. But that's okay. I'll send a search and rescue team to come and rescue us, and we'll be good to go. So it looks like we are coming in nose first. This might get ugly. Okay, let's go full speed here for a few. Ooh, nosedive. For sure. I'm watching the meters per second, or the actual meters. We're rotating like crazy here. Alright, parachutes released. They will kick in about 5,000 meters, I think. I might not have set them. I better set them. Yeah. Alright, so one parachute is released. Oh, all three of them are. Okay. Alright, I need a slow time. It's already slowed. My screen is wobbling way too much for this. Stop wobbling. Thank you. Alright, so that one will be a 4-5. Yeah, I'm okay with whatever. Just so long as it's above like a couple K, it shouldn't matter. Alright. So now we are good. We can go ahead and go max speed again. We're going to splash down. We're going to lose our engine. Ooh, that didn't look good. Our whole thing just bent. We are really shaky after that atmosphere entry. Oh man. Crew report. Go ahead and keep the data. Whoa, buddy. I hope that back part don't fly off. That'll leave our front end as nosediving. That's not going to be good if it is. Alright, so reset the data. Pretty quickly here. It's gonna start slowing down really badly after we hit 5,000, but that's alright. I don't much care for the slow entry, just so long as we get what we came for. Can we do another crew report and get an actual better report? There we go. Crew reports 100% over the ocean. Look at him, he's having a blast. Jeb hit space, and he was the first Kerbal to hit space. Yep. Whoa, what was that? Oh, okay. I don't know why it lines up like that, but it's weird. I mean, it should have our weights somewhere around the middle because of all these fuel tanks. And this is equal to that, so I don't know why it's like still slanted backwards. But either way, we're going to lose this, probably lose a few of these, and then this is going to survive. Hopefully not be turned upside down so that we can actually get out and then observe the EVA. Because if we can do that, that'd be great. If not, oh well, it's alright. Okay, reset that. It's still not any good data. Will be once we hit the water though. So hopefully we survive this. Hopefully. We'll cut that middle parachute so it levels us out some. There we go. Last time we did it with just the two and it landed just fine. I did blow up the engine, but that was the only thing that blows up ever. Even though it says it has a 12 meter per second impact tolerance, it does not. It actually blows up regardless of what you land at, so long as it's like above 5, it'll break. Which is not cool, but luckily it doesn't blow up and then ignite everything that used to have fuel in it, because that would not be fun. That would just be like blow up and then everything else blows up and then we're dead. We cannot kill Jeb. He survives every explosion. Can we clean this more? No? Okay. We're slowly getting down to the surface level of 0. The water is always 0 for the most part, so hopefully that works. It'll be a while before we actually reach any other planets or space stuff elsewhere. Our first goal will be to make a orbital fuel station, and hopefully that will work out for us once we actually get working vehicles into space with a launch setup that works. I have several that works, but we can't be limited to only 30 parts to make them happen. Because once we're limited to 30 parts, we can't really make the amount of fuel needed to launch it into space. He got into space because we added like 4 or 5 more freaking tanks to it. Plus that other little launch pad thing. But aside from that, he wouldn't have made it otherwise. And he definitely didn't have enough fuel to reach orbit, but we did create a sub-orbit and then land in the water here. So yeah, that's cool. And this is it for this episode, guys. So we will see you next time with part 5. This has been part 4. I'm Sin, and I will see you guys next time. As always, keep sinful, keep alive, keep watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm showing my respects for the game because it is a fun game. It's a very fun game, and now that they have their story mode fixed, I'm glad I can participate in the story mode. The career mode is awesome because it has missions and stuff, and it just adds more activities to do, which is always fun in a game like this. Can I reset that? Yes, we can. Can we fix it? I don't think so. That one's gone. This one, is it gonna give me better stuff yet? No. Well, once we hit the water. But yeah, so guys, that's gonna be it for part 4. I will see you guys next time with part 5. Till then, have fun, have an awesome time.